Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning.
Good morning,
Welcome to
Melissa.
my coffee and conversations with Melissa. I am so excited to present to you the awesome two members of my Coffee Connect, which they have a collaboration, awesome collaboration with this kind of event. On April 24, we are going um, to start the celebration of Lisa Middleton 13th year anniversary for business. Every year, she is having an event, special event for her business, and she's going to donate something to donate something for the community. And the one that she chose is the awesome member Bongay Malay of End Child Marriages. Please welcome Miss Lisa Middleton of Urban Aesthetics, and Bongay Malay of End Child Marriages.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me, Melissa.
Don't be too shy, you two. We are okay. We're good. So, Lisa, when did you start this Urban Aesthetics?
I started Urban Aesthetics in April of 2008, 13 years ago.
And how did you start with this? Like, why?
Why? I started Urban Aesthetics because I always wanted to have my own business. And when I wanted to have my own business, I wanted to be able to control what I did. And one of the things I like to control is giving back and being able to control the way I give back.
So why are you giving as a part of your business business celebration?
Celebrating because you're always supposed to celebrate your wins, and I consider everything that's an accomplishment and a blessing a win. And this is no different. This is a win, and I'm the way I'm celebrating every couple of years. I celebrate by giving back to an organization to try to make sure that I'm helping somebody.
That is awesome. So, where did you get your idea for this project from?
I met Bongay online. I think I can't remember if I met her through your organization first,
yes,
or through
my organization. Yes, my Coffee Connect. Yes,
and I've met Bongay through your organization, and then I saw her again quite often in our Fem City meetings, and I just sat and listened because I find the what's going on in Africa fascinating. It's sad, and if there can be a way we can help them, I think that's very important.
What other causes has Urban Aesthetics helped for past anniversaries?
We fed the communities, several anniversaries we fed the communities. One year we collected cans and did a construction project. We always help with mentoring with youth and trying to help educating youth. But the big projects have been mostly feeding and giving back through that way.
That is awesome for you to do that. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for what you do.
Oh, I'm thankful to be able to do it. thank God for the opportunity to be able to do it.
Yeah. So, what is your organization's goal for this initiative?
This initiative, we would like to raise $1,300 to represent 13 years, but also the $1,300 will support 4 girls from Bongay's organization, and I'd like to let Bongay tell the story.
Yes.
But it will support 4 girls so that they won't end up in a child marriage.
Awesome! Thank you for telling us about what you're going to do for your 13th anniversary. So we are going to talk now with Bongay. So talk to you soon, Felicia. So, Bongay, welcome to this live stream.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am so happy that Lisa chose you as the beneficiary. Thank you, Lisa, for doing this.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, anytime.
My question for you is, why do the girls get married off against their will?
Okay, that's a great question, Melissa. So what happens in Zimbabwe and most of the African countries is due to a lot of different things in the families. In Zimbabwe specifically, due to hunger in the family, due to poverty in the families, the parents of the girl will find it so important that, you know, after the girl reaches puberty, then it's time for her to get married, and they marry her off so that they can get something in return. So, for instance, they can get 10 cows, they can get maybe $300, and then they see that is something valuable to them after they marry off the child. And again, that, you know, the child is no longer their responsibility; it's now the husband's responsibility. So that's most of, you know, one of the most, you know, reason why the girls get married off.
Why did you choose to help these girls?
This started way back when I was little. I witnessed child marriages in my family because my grandfather, he was 75 at the time, and he married a young girl that was 12 years old, and we were about the same age with this girl. So watching this girl, you know, in our family, and she was forced to be there. She didn't want to be there. And we watched her being, you know, miserable. She would cry. She couldn't go to school with us. She couldn't play outside with us as little girls do all the time. And we saw her crying, and she told us that she didn't want to be there with our grandfather. She actually wanted to be a nurse. You know, she wanted to go to school and become a nurse, which never happened. So, you know, looking at that, and when I came to this country, and also when I'm grown, I just thought about that girl. But then there are so many girls that are in the same situation. So that's one of the main reasons I chose to do what I'm doing, because of what I witnessed as a young girl myself. And I just wanted to do something about, you know, what I saw and do something about it.
Mm-hmm. So how do you know which girl is vulnerable? How do you select them?
Okay, so the way we select them as an organization, I work with one particular teacher in the community that we work with. This community is one of the communities in Zimbabwe that still believe in, you know, child marriages. They still believe that a girl is not worth to send to school. So this teacher, she is right there in the community. She's right there at the school, and she knows the families of these young girls. So she will go out there, and the kids come to the school as well. So she will be talking to them as they're finishing middle school, getting ready to come to high school. She knows what's going to happen as soon as they finish middle school and get ready to go to high school. So she prepares them, and she talks to them, and now she makes them aware that there's this organization that can help you stay in school instead of getting married off to much older men.
Wow. So now we know why you choose the vulnerable that who needs it. So
Yeah.
how much does it cost for one girl to stay in school for 1 year?
Okay, so I'm trying to make it so that people here will understand. I remember when I went to college, it took a lot of money for me to, you know, buy a book. Sometimes it's like $500 for one textbook. But over there in Zimbabwe, things are much different. So believe it or not, it takes $300 to keep one girl in school for the whole year. Not for once, but for the whole year. $300 will make her life much better. It will make her life much brighter. Just $300.
That
So,
is awesome. So
yes, awesome.
so right now, how many girls do you have in the program right now?
So since I started 2010 and up to 2020, up to now we are in 2021, we have 65 girls enrolled in our program. And I'm so happy about that. Yes, it makes me feel very, you know, good. So we have 65 girls that we have in the program, but we still have a lot of girls that are on waiting list and waiting to come to the program.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
oops, I forgot this this thing. So we can add now Lisa. Wow. Who is here? Yeah. What you call this? We have the viewers here. Who is that? Phyllis Nicole Middleton.
That's my mother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Catherine, hello, Miss Catherine. You can give us comment, and you can they're watching with us. Who is that? Who else? Reggie Middleton. Thank
My
you for
brother.
You can give comments and we can post your comments here so you can be involved in our Ronaldo apps.
Yes, man, you met Ronaldo.
Who is that? I
Those
can't
are the
pronounce
people
it.
I tagged.
Dragon Lynch.
Those are people that I tagged.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Hopefully,
you.
yeah. Thank you for watching. And how will I do that? So these are the reasons why I am very, very happy about what you are doing, Lisa. Thank you so much for accepting what you call this Bongai. What made you decide to choose Bongai?
Because Bongai's organization is number one, it seems like it's so simple to help someone. That's one of with her organization. It seems so basic, so simple. You're help educating somebody. We're doing what Oprah does, but on a smaller scale, and Oprah is my hero. So part of that's one of the reasons. And the other reason is I don't know if you know the author Alice Walker.
Yeah.
She wrote a book. Oh my God, years ago, and it talked about what they do to girls in Africa, and it's heart wrenching. I think it's called "Possessing the Secret of Joy," and it's how they mutilate women in the genitalia of women in Africa. Now, I read that book. Oh my goodness, I read that book probably. I'm not going to say how many years ago, but I read it years ago. I was in my 20s.
Okay.
And it touched. Oh my goodness, it grips your heart. If you read that book, and you just feel for what goes on with women in Africa. I mean, not just women in general go through so much, but then with women in Africa, they go through so many different things. And if there's a way you can help, I mean, their awareness is number one. That's very important, but also if there's a way, giving a money to help a child avoid being forced into a marriage and being able to be educated and empower herself. To me, I feel like I'm helping somebody that I read in that book. Even though the character, it just feels like that book. I still remember the characters. I still remember what chapter that book went through, and you just feel like you can help somebody some way, even if it's not the exact situation. It's just something. I mean, we don't suffer through that in America.
Yeah.
You want to be able to help somebody that's going through that.
So Bongai, how do you feel when Lisa called you that you are one of the very you are the beneficiary of her event?
Wow. I just say wow. Sometimes I, kind of lose words, like what can I say? But I feel so humbled and so grateful that, there are people out there that are, willing to help. Like Lisa is explaining that, this when she read the book, it gets stuck in her head. That's exactly what happened when I witnessed this girl that my grandfather married. I still have her in my head. I still remember her face. I still remember how she was crying. So, things like that, it makes you, with me, I feel so humbled and just, grateful that because I know by myself, I cannot do much. I can share this phrase that I like a lot. It's an African proverb. It says that, alone, if you want to go far, go alone. If you want to go fast, go alone.
Yeah.
But if you want to go far, go with others.
Yes.
So I know personally that if I want to, if I continue to do what I'm doing by myself, it probably will help maybe one or two girls. But if I continue to bring awareness of this issue, people like Lisa, people like you, Melissa, people like, other people out there, they can go on this journey with me and we can do quite a bit. We can do a lot. So, I mean, it really, humbles me and I really do appreciate.
And I always say it's lonely at the top. So let's go together, grow together, and be happy on the top.
Yes. Yes.
It's funny. I think I was telling somebody the other day I'd never met Bongai in person. But her story just got to me. I mean, the way we've had to connect over the pandemic is so different than the way we connected in the past. Yeah, I've met Melissa. Oh my God, I can't remember how many years ago, but through the years I used to see her at
Yes.
networking events and her organization. A couple of my people I consider business mentors, Tara Colquitt and Kim Hunter, told me to come into Melissa's group, and I always listen to people when people I respect and admire. I always listen to them, and I did, and that's how I connected with Bungai.
Yeah.
And then again through Fem City, and I love what her cause is doing. To me, you're providing an opportunity for people. You're probably saving lives in the same process.
And some of the audience is agreed. It's like very interested in this course, in this cause. It's a wonderful to be able to help others. That's from Phyllis Middleton. Who is that?
That's my mother.
Hi, Mother.
My mother helps women. She has an organization called Empowering Women to Stand.
Okay.
So when the first time I heard Bungai, I said, "Oh, I have to tell my mother about her."
Thank you. I can't wait to meet her. I'd love to meet her.
Yeah, we have to do a Zoom together where you can connect with her. But
Yeah.
there's so much love when you're giving like that to people and helping people, especially people who don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we have to tell everyone that starting today, we are now accepting a donation for Bungai. So tell us, how are they going to donate?
Bungai has left us the link, the PayPal, where you can pay via PayPal. You can make your donation, and we just ask that for this initiative, make a note that this is for the initiative of UACCD Pound 13. That's the Urban Aesthetics Community Concerns Division 13th year. So that's why I have UACCD Pound 13. But the link is at the bottom. It's running across the ticker of the bottom of the screen, and it's where you can give. And where our goal this month is to raise $1,300 by April 24th. And that's possible. That is definitely possible. The reason why we want to put the note on there is so we can keep track of the donations that are done through this cause. So we want you to just give. We're going to give give backs to donators, people who donate over $50. I have giveaways that I'm giving from my organization. So we're going to make sure the Bungai lets me know who those people are. We'll send you out mugs and T-shirts and copies of my book if you want that. But just want to try to encourage people to give and help out.
Yeah. Let's just tell them what's the email. I know it's flashing there, but it's AAYLF2010@gmail.com. Make the note UACCD pound number 13. That is the goal. And then if 26 people will give 50, we can reach 1,300. We need just 13 people is going to donate 100. This is done. But we are not limiting it to 1,300.
Exactly.
We have more if we have more, but the goal is the beginning is 1,300. We can double it if we can have 23 people is going to do is 2,300. And because in every 300, you are going to save one soul.
One.
One.
And I've had people do this before for other anniversaries. My people in my communities are very giving through Facebook. They've given construction. They gave when we could raise money for pizza to give to the homeless people. So people are willing to give, and we're always thankful for that, because it's not just Urban Aesthetics doing something. It's not just In Child Marriages doing something. It's all together as a community coming together and giving and helping. And I'm always grateful for the people that over the years, I've been on Facebook 12 years. And over the years, I'm always begging. Help this cause. Back from when I was begging for cans.
Wow.
People remember those days. So this year, I'm not begging for cans. I'm begging for donations to help
Right.
end child marriages.
That's just your ask. We are asking for you to join us to help to save little girls to go study and learn what you call this, so they can save for end child marriages. And like starting today, we are now accepting donations. You just email the PayPal is aayylf2010@gmail.com. Make the note UACCD pound 13. So you starting now, you don't need to wait for another live stream. Starting now to April 24, we are going to accept donations, and our goal is to have 1,300. If we need at least 26 people who can do $50, it doesn't matter how much will it be. It can be $5, $10. Everything works.
Yes.
$5, $10, $20, $25. Like if you can give the 1,300, that will be awesome.
Yeah, we want some of our rich friends out there to just give the 1,300, and then we'll start another 1,300.
Yeah,
We're helping girls
Yes.
Bunkai, did you told the age, right? The age of how young these girls are sometimes.
Yeah, so they start getting married off from age 12 or as soon as they hit puberty, but most of the time it's age 12 and up to 18 most of the time. And but once we keep them in school, they are safe, they can stay in school, they are no longer at risk, they are no longer afraid that they will be married off, tomorrow or the next day, whatever. So yeah.
So we are going to do live stream every Wednesday from like April 7, April 14, April 21. We are going to tell you our journey, how many people are, how much do we need more or something like that. So please be with our journey for, helping this, a good cause for this. And we are celebrating Lisa's 13 awesome, business anniversary. And as a thank you for her awesome, business, she is going to raise funds for end child marriages, which is 1,300 can help for girls, right?
Yes.
And it'll be more towards the next girl. So
yes.
It'll be 1,200 would be for 4 girls, and then 100 for. And if you go past 1,300, then we can possibly get a 5th girl.
Yes.
Maybe we can even get 13.
And for those people who would like to donate more, and then who would like to sponsor one for end child marriages, you can reach out Bunkai. You can give her like $25 a month. But wait, you have to tell her that if you're going to do $25 a month, you have to tell her that it is because of Felicia's anniversary. We have we have to know how much we raise for this awesome celebration of awesomeness of 13-year business anniversary of Lisa.
Yes.
Yeah. It's fun to celebrate, but it's always good to help.
Yes.
I do enjoy celebrating, and there are some years where I just celebrate, and I have nice little celebration. We always have people that we come out to our celebrations. We always do what we always give. I mean, one year we had a party at the office, and we put a fishbowl out, and people just put money in the fishbowl. And we raised over $100.
Nice.
And we had a client that would feed people with $1 a slice, and we just brought the money to his store, gave it to him, and we fed 100 people that day. So that's why I'm saying people are always so willing to give, and I feel that this is not going to be any different. And I'm grateful.
Right.
I'm grateful for the people that have helped in the past, and that's going to help for this.
This is the awesomeness of 2 of my members of My Coffee Connect. I am so proud of you. ladies. That's why I am so excited to be part of this, and then fundraising, and you two is like working together, and then I want to be a part of it.
You can get it as well, Melissa.
Yes.
You
Can I
know,
just say something also, Melissa?
Yes.
Okay. So as we are talking, to say congratulations to Lisa for her 13 years of success. And Melissa, you mentioned something that if you want to sponsor one girl because you watched this program today for Lisa. So what I will do if you do the $25 is because it's going to be ongoing. So you get to get your own girl that you are sponsoring. You'll actually get her picture, you will get her story, what's going on in her life. You'll get to get school progress throughout the whole year, throughout her school life. You will be connected to this girl until she graduates, until she is working, until she makes a decision to get married, until she picks her own husband. You can even get invited to go to the wedding. I've been to so many weddings that I've been invited to. So how awesome is that?
that is awesome. I'm doing that myself. That's one of the things I'm planning on committing to because I want to be a part of and a lot of times we see, and I hear you say this a lot, Bungai. A lot of times we see the commercials where the people are giving and we don't know where the money's going. But talk about how about the I heard you say this in the last meeting we were in about how the money goes directly to the
Yeah.
to girls.
Yeah. Your mom is asking too. How can we get the money to the organization?
Again, you can do through that a link that's running, which is aayylf2010@gmail.com. That's my PayPal account. It goes right in there, and then I send the money to the teacher to pay for the girl. As soon as you do your $25, we take the girl from the waiting list, and boom, she's in school already. Because right now, the girls that we have that are on waiting list, I mean, any day they can be married off and be gone. So we want to catch them as soon as possible. So if we get a sponsor today, we are going to get a girl from that waiting list, and by Monday she's in school already.
Yeah, all you have, if you
Yeah, I'm
want to
sponsoring
donate,
a girl today.
if you want to donate, go to PayPal. PayPal email is aayylf2010@gmail.com. Make note UACCD number
Yes.
2. Does it has to be like all capital letters?
No, it doesn't. I just put that like that because it stands for Urban Aesthetics Community
Okay.
Concerns Division. We actually I split off a little section of my business for community concerns because we do a lot of little projects. We do pro bono design once a year. We've done build projects where we've gone out and actually built things with kids. So we do little things on the side. So I separate that from my regular business page. That's the only reason it's UACCD.
Yeah, and starting today, we're going to do a live stream every Wednesday. So, and then the actual event is on April 24th, the awesome celebration of the 13-year anniversary of Lisa. Um, what are we going to expect for this April 24th? What's going to happen?
So April 24th is going to be like a telethon almost, but it's going to be a Zoomathon or
Live stream on, it's like
live streamathon. We will be on and we will have special guests. It's not going to be all day long. We're going to be on 13 minutes every hour between 8:13 a.m. and 8:13 p.m. And I have guests that are people that are special to urban aesthetics, that have been mentors and that have been helpful to the organization, and that are Bungai is going to be a guest from another country. We're going to have guests from other states and other countries. So it's going to be a very, very big celebration. And that day you can give as well. We're going to be giving away items and having a fun time on that day.
or maybe because since we're doing live 3 times live, maybe we can highlight. Do you remember the at least four speakers that is for guests that is going to be at
Oh
April?
yes.
You can tell them who are the 4 guests for guests at the on April 24th.
We have my former teacher that helped me when I was taking business development classes, and he's also
Okay.
the first co-author of my book. His name is Michael Edmondson, and he's also in the past helped out when we've had causes, given donations. We're going to have a very good friend of mine, one of my closest friends, Khadijah Lynch. She's
Mm.
given to our organization more than anybody I mean, she always gives. She just gives us. She's just always giving. We're going to have
Mm.
another former intern of mine and also a co-author of my book, Victoria Wilson, and she's going to be streaming from another state, from Chicago. She's a business colleague of mine, and we're going to have my sister, the great Patricia Middleton of Poetricia Publishing. She is
Okay.
always helping and always giving, and she's also always helping me formulate my programming when I'm trying to get my words together. She edits my book. She does a lot of stuff. So she'll be another. We'll have a few more guests besides that.
Okay.
So watch out for us again on April 14th. And now, well, I cannot believe we
24th.
have 30 minutes
Oh.
already. But for those people, please, donate through PayPal. The
Mhm.
email is aaylf2010@gmail.com. Make the note UACCD pound 13. So, yeah. So wait for us again on April 14, which is 11:30 to 12. We are going to tell you more about the event.
Awesome.
You
Awesome. Thank you, Melissa.
Yeah, you wanna say something, Bungay, before we leave?
I just want to say congratulations, Lisa, to your success,
you.
13 years of success. And
Thank
thank you
you.
again for choosing End Child Marriages to be the beneficiary for your event. And Melissa, I cannot thank you enough. Thank you all the time for the awesome work that you have been doing for my organization and everybody else. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Melissa's
How about
doing
you,
an
Lisa?
awesome job. Melissa's doing an awesome job.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Melissa, for what you're doing. Because if it wasn't for you, I would not have met Bungay.
Right.
I probably would have. Well, we're in other networking circles, so I may have met her but the first time I met her was through your organization.
Yeah.
And thank you for that, and thank you, Bungay, for what you're doing.
Thank
I
you.
was on your page looking at the girls, and
Mm.
we're helping out, and it's such an awesome thing you're doing.
Thank
And I
you.
thank
Thank you.
you. I really do.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, see, my Coffee Connect is not even launched. We are going to launch on October 4th, and this is really happening right now. Collaboration,
Mhm.
like instant collaboration that is really happening, and we're kind of like a family that we are supporting each other. And I'm so thankful for you guys to support my Coffee Connect from the very beginning. So this is my way of I want to serve each of my members, and I'm going to announce soon the membership, the awesome membership, and then you're going to have a free T-shirt if you sign up for this month. So stay tuned for that. You know, to sign up. I got you sold already. So you buy my T-shirt now. Just kidding.
I signed up for you.
Right.
Thank you, everyone, and see you on April 14, 11:30 to 12, and we are going to tell you more, and we're going to tell you how much we raised for this week.
Mhm.
Hopefully, you will donate again. PayPal email is aayllf2010@gmail.com. Make the note UACCD number 13. Thank you, everyone, and
Thank
have
you.
a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Not yet.